After decades on the job, I've seen trucks shine and crash hard. Let's break down some of the worst with Mr. Engineer. With hydraulic response times measured in milliseconds, the operator acted faster than the system could blink. That's mechanical mastery under pressure. Emission control? More like emission celebration. Clouds you can see from orbit. Starts like a dragon with heartburn. Sounds like angry thunder in a metal drum. With over 140 tons of muscle, the 6015B isn't here to play, it's here to load. 2 passes, and that truck's ready to roll. That's not speed, that's efficiency with attitude. And here comes the concrete cannonball, straight out of the job site and into traffic. That wasn't a tire burst. That was a shockwave strong enough to rattle your fillings. I've seen forklifts do a lot of damage, but this one just gave the truck a front-end massage with a sledgehammer. Out of the white silence, a yellow beast emerges. Steel blade down, vengeance loaded. The Cat 12 isn't just clearing snow, it's reclaiming the road from winter's grip. That's not a bridge warning. That's a rite of passage for lorry drivers. When your rigging plan looks good on paper but forgets one thing, the ground ain't paper. A small tilt, a deliberate throttle push, and just the right rhythm. Like tuning a monster engine with brute feel. That Komatsu rocked because the man knew what he was doing. MTZ'd lost a wheel mid-run by Mother Nature and bad maintenance. Some call it stuck. I call it a temporary parking spot with personality. Kamaz truck pulling a wheelie during unloading? That's not logistics. That's street performance. This isn't just a transport, it's a ballet of giants. The 107-ton Komatsu D475 is down for repairs, but not before it gets a sideways lift worthy of a Michael Bay movie. Precision, timing, and sheer horsepower all collide in this industrial epic. Behold the beast. The ES645 isn't just a machine, it's a walking apocalypse forged from Soviet steel. At 688 tons and 70 meters long, it doesn't drive, it stomps. You don't operate this thing, you summon it. Stopping on train tracks? Son, that ain't a mistake. That's an invitation to a 60-ton slap from reality. Water towers are top-heavy nightmares. You mess up the base cuts, and that dome will find gravity's quickest route. I would put him in the Guinness Book of Records as the best candidate in the history of the Darwin Award selection. When your Kamaz sounds like it's prepping for lunar launch, yeah, buddy, you might have overfed the beast. He lines up, tilts the boom, eases the bucket, and lands it clean. That's a textbook steel-on-steel drive. No ramps, no drama, just operator confidence and pure control. Let's put 6 points on the board for Team Excavator. That ain't unloading, buddy. That's gravity taking over while your brain took a coffee break. It's easy to be impressed by the size of the load, but the real story is in the crew. ALE didn't miss a beat. From Stafford to the switch-up, every man and machine played their part. And Fawn? She just powered through like she'd been waiting for this moment. When your sedan suddenly joins the construction crew, you know something went wrong in the footwork department. Now that's a proper recovery. None of that yank and pray nonsense. This is all straps, angles, and grown man muscle. No handbrake, no wheel chocks, no common sense, just vibes and downhill physics. Watch the hydraulics in perfect sync. Blade angle, track traction, and torque distribution are a masterclass in engineering control. The ZD 170-3 Bulldozer doesn't just move dirt, it manages terrain. This is why we always talk about counterweights, slope angle, and stable ground. Not just during training, but every dang morning meeting. The Famet Klutschborg crane stood tall since the Cold War. But in 2017, gravity and dynamite teamed up to write its final chapter. Meet the 960E-1, Komatsu's former king of capacity, before the 980E stormed in. With a V18 beast under the hood throwing down 3,500 horsepower, this isn't a truck, it's a thunderstorm on 6 wheels. 360 tons, no sweat. Let this be a lesson. Even the biggest beasts on the job site ain't immune to mud. Always know your ground. No PPE, no plan, and a whole lot of bad decisions. That's not heroism. That's how viral fails get born. The Cat D6R isn't just pushing dirt, it's sculpting the earth with hydraulic precision. Each blade pass is a masterclass in traction and torque. That's one way to skip the line. Why wait at the counter when you can crash straight to the register? You see a giant blade on a trailer? I see 200 feet of aerodynamic engineering dancing through traffic with 12 wheels and a prayer. These drivers don't blink, they calculate. Now that's how you baptize a 5-ton beast, axle deep in murky water, engine growling, and not a single ounce of hesitation. Either the beats are packed too far back, or that road's got more waves than the Atlantic in hurricane season. Look at that low gear torque, straight domination. The D4E pulls that guava out like it owes rent. Fast, furious, and flawlessly executed. Mistakes happen, but in this industry, learning from them is what separates good operators from great ones. Like, comment, and subscribe if you value experience as much as we do.